In this video, we're going to be talking about another plugin that is going to increase the amount of time people spend on your blog or your website, because the longer that you keep people on the website, the better for your revenue. That is, if you are actually planning to get some revenue from your site. So the engagement of people is actually very important. So what we want to look for is a plugin called WordPress related post. So this is a very useful post. So what it does is, after somebody read an article on your website, it will show them other related articles as well. So I think it's quite cool, because if you're reading something about maybe Alsatian dogs, and if you see 3 more articles that's got to do with the same dog type, then you might be tempted to click on it and read more, so which increase the engagement that people spend on your website. And also, when people find your website through Google, and this is something that you have to learn about SEO. When people find your website through Google, they go to your page, and then automatically within a few seconds they return back to Google and continue the search. Google actually logs that. They logs that information, because what that tells them is that the keyword that they type into your website, it's not relevant to your website. Because if the keyword was relevant, if somebody typing into keyword how to groom a dog, and they find your website, and because your content was so poor or your website was so slow, they return back to Google immediately, then Google would automatically think, this person didn't find the information they're looking for by typing these keywords, which means that the keyword is not related. So they will downgrade your website, even though if you are highly related to that keyword. But because the person returns immediately, it means the content doesn't fit what they're looking for, so they will downgrade your website on the search results because of that. So engagement is very important. So when people land on your website, you want to make sure that they spend enough time to tell Google that's okay. That means the keyword is very relevant. That's why the person is still on that website. They find exactly what they're looking for through Google. So that's a small SEO knowledge right there. So this is what we're looking for: WordPress rated post version 1.7. If you click on it, it's that there are so many, just like I said, there are so many plugins that does the same thing. There is one that is called YARP, which is yet another related post plugin. You can download that one as well, but that one kind of look complicated. I don't like when something is too bloated with too many options. I like my plugins to be short and simple, straight to the point, without me having to configure hundreds of options to use this simple thing. So this is quite cool. Last updated 1 day ago. It's compatible with our current installation. So let's install and activate it. So thanks for installing rated post. Let's dismiss that information. As you can see, it's placed an option there. It said turn on statistics and thumbnails. Real-time traffic and analytics are provided via a third-party service. I think I'm gonna like that. I was going to install a separate analytics. If this one works fine, I may not, but you still need to, if you want to track your statistics in a very much deeper level, you need to use Google Analytics, and I might configure that for this website. As you can see, now we can see things like number of clicks on the related posts. It said the click-through rate, the page view, number of time pages are viewed, and the clicks and stuff. So related posts, number of related posts, we want 5. Categories in which posts should not have related posts. I want everyone to have related posts. You can select different themes, vertical, medium. You can play around with these options and see which one suits you. Thumbnail options, display thumbnail for it. Yeah, I want to display them. And display number of comments, display publish date. what I like to do is whenever I install a plugin, I always like to see what the default option is, then I'll go around and modify accordingly. So let's look at what it does without having to do anything. So all we have to do is just refresh our page. Let's see what it has done. So as you can see, there is nothing that is visible, but if we click on any of the posts, we should have related posts at the bottom of it. So as you can see here, it's telling us that we have 3 related posts because we only have 4 posts in this. So when we're looking at one now, then we have the 3 other ones that are related to it. So we can click on this one, and so it's using some kind of intelligence to select which one is going to be so this one doesn't know, it still does. So let's click on this one with the car 3 or 4 times so we can see if it's actually tracking the clicks through rate, the click through and stuff. Let's see. Okay, now let's go back to our dashboard and see if yes. Oh wow, this is actually good in real time without having to refresh the dashboard. We have 4 clicks, 6 page views, and click-through rate is 66.7. So I think it's quite good plugins. This is the first time I'm using it, to be honest, because the one I was using was getting bloated, and I heard about this. I said, well, let me try it, and I actually like it. So can we modify in the last 30 days? So I think it's quite good. I think you should try and use it on your page. As you can see, WordPress data post when places a list of related articles via WordPress tags at the bottom of your post. So if you find it useful, I suggest you should install it on your website. Thank you.